Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
And now in the box, Marcus Semien. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 8, Caffeine.
Cavan Biggio stepping up now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. The 1-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. 2-1 now. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he takes a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 2-2 pitch. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in, and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Merrifield on at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
So now Carlos Santana. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jorge.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. Ryu comes set. Here's the first pitch.
with the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Now the 1-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Three and 0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had the green light, 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Royals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch on the way, and that swung on and missed for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Gurriel flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
Batting 8.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Now here's the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Now here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Kyle Isbell will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ryu steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
From the stretch. Ready with the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Popped him up. Perez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's bad.
1 out, nobody on. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Cavan Biggio, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Bo Bichette will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Biggio is on his way home. He pulls into third safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Down 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. And no one will get this one.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. So now into the box is Michael Taylor.
Leading up for the Royals, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this lands foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. First pitch on its way.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Now another 0-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter number
Back to
15,
the top of the order now.
second
And
baseman,
Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
Merrifield.
Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. and deep down the left field line. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Still down 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Dozier picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. No one on with 1 down. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
No count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's low, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here's Randall Grichuk. First offering on its way. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Right fielder coming on. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. That was a tough play, so let's take another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a good read off the bat, took a decent route, and he covered over 90 feet to make the grab. Well done. Up next is Danny Jansen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing
Now
in that
batting,
location,
first
so
baseman.
a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Biggio shading to his right. 2 gone. In is Jorge Soler. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ryu's ready. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And now the first pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Perez recovers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So now to the plate, Caffeine Biggio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Bo Bichette stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now. Biggio leads off first with 1 away. Three and 1. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
A ball and no strikes. Perez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a 9-year major league vet. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So now to the plate, Hunter Dozier flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And it's fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in next, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Michael Taylor, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ryu comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Nicky Lopez. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. The 0-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, it sure feels good to shut somebody out. This was a 3-0 game that featured a lot of great pitching and timely hitting, which made the difference in this one.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hyunjin Ryu. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. Time of the ball.